Okay friends, and this is the third part, which is the important part of the YOLO object detection. And today what we are going to do is, after downloading this YOLO darknet, what you have to do is you need two more Python codes. So you have to go here and get into this, and first Python code is, this is for actually you have to process.py, you have to take the first convert.py, you have to convert it into the YOLO format. And the another thing is for process.py is for indicating the folder in which the images are present, and you have to separate the test and train images with the folder. So I have made this video. So test and train images should be about 10% of the images from the whole thing should be taken, or 30%, depends on the how many image you have, but 10% is perfect. Always try to go for 1000 images and try to mark it, so it will be better for you. So today what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just do it for a single class. I'm not going to test the last thing because it takes a long hours. I'm going to teach you how to train the images. So first what you have to do is, you have to get the convert.py. So time but YOLO, you just type this time but YOLO, so it will take you to the site. I'll give you the site. So in here you have the full details of up to custom image, custom object detection. So this is how you convert into yolov3 format. So you need to have this convert.py. So for bulk image conversion, you can use this label tool, TK label tool. This is for the markup, just for not for the conversion, but for the conversion you can use these things, bulk image converter. So this image thing works only for JPEG. So what you have to do is, you have to put all these things in your folder and you have to start it. So first what you have to do is, this is the thing for process.py, and for convert.py you have the another thing. So you have to just type convert.py, convert.py, and click this, not this one, convert.py YOLO, sorry. So I have already made this video. I will just give you the link, or I will add this after this. So after this what you have to do is, you have to take this convert.py, all those things, and you have to set the path, the in path and the out path, and you have to start labeling it. So I will give you this link also for this, and the link, what you have to do is, you have to just go to your folder and go to the home, and you have to see where you have downloaded the darknet, and you have to go to the build, I'm so very sorry. So you have to first download this BBox Label Tool from Git, and you have to download this convert.py over here directly into the home BBox Label Tool to this folder. Because if you do like this, what only thing you have to do is, this is my username saktheeswaran. So only thing you have to do is, you have to change this into your username. So that is the only thing you have to do. And the next thing is, you have to change all these things in this manner, and you have to change this into your username. So this will be better. This works for everything. So it will be better you keep it like this. It has to be surely JPEG format, or else it will not work. So you have to do it in this manner. So you have to just copy it and paste it here. So this is for the first folder 001, and this thing is for the second one. You can do it in the same thing, but I have separated it. 002 is for the second folder, for the second class. You can do it for the both things. So you have to go to the images, and here is all my thing. So to bulkly naming it, I will tell you a technique. You have to just copy all these things and you have to just rename it. So you have to just go to add and you have to say 1 2 3. If you click this, everything will be named into 1 2 3. So you can try this. I'm not going to do this because it is already in that format. So just add. If you want 1 2 3, you have to just name it, but for surely it has to be 1 2 3. So these all will be named up to 46 images. So after that, what you have to do is you have to get into this BBox Label terminal and you have to go to this open terminal and type Python and convert.py. Before that, what you have to do is this main.py you have to run. So open the terminal. So Python main.py. So if this doesn't work, I will tell you. I will also give you the another link, so you can go and test over there. So you have to load this by putting 1. That is the folder name. In where it is over here, images 1. So it is all in the folder 1. So you have to get here and load it. So all thing will be here. You have to just what you have to do is you have to just clear all, delete, clear all. So you have to just mark it and you have to go for the next, clear all, and already these all files have been already marked. So this all will be done. So these files all will be noted over here in the labels. When you come out, all will be noted over here. So you have to change this. This is all in the ordinary format. So you can see this is all in the ordinary format. So this is not supposed to be 1, but as you can see, this is supposed to be 1. Both are supposed to be 1. So what you have to do is you have to change it if it is 0. Okay, if it is 0, you have to change it to 1, or you can give it as 1. Okay, then what you have to do is, after finishing this, after converting this, you have to go to this folder, go to this 001, copy all this folder. I am only doing it for the single one, only this mice. I am not doing for the both things, mice or a rabbit or something. So you have to copy all these things and you have to come out and go to the darknet, go to the build and go to this darknet, go to the x64, and you have to go here to the data and you have to create a folder called obj and paste all these things. Okay friends, then what you have to do is you have to download this process.py from here. You have to go to this time but, and you have to copy all these things, this thing, and you have to only change this code. I'll tell you how. You have to copy all this code from here, then you have to go paste it in the darknet build, darknet x64 data object, and you have to paste it in here, and you have to get into this and you have to get all these things. Home saktheeswaran is the username, darknet build, darknet x64 data object, and what you have to do is I have put the percentage justice about 30, and you have to change all these into JPEG format, and you have to save it and from here you have to open the terminal and you have to python python process.py process.py. so that's it. So two folders are being created over here, test and train. If you go here, as you can see, it has got about 10% or 30% of the total in test, and the rest is in the train. Then you have to copy this both folders or cut it and paste it over here. Just replace it. I have made another thing. Then you have to make two things, obj.data, and in train you have to give the test files train files full directory location, and in here valid you have to give the test files directory location, and you have to give this both things. Object.names is nothing but you have to give the name of the thing, it is about white mouse, and you have to give it the variety we have chosen to identify, that is the white mouse. And in here what you have to do is you have to create a folder called backup, and the class is 1. Then what you have to do is, after doing this, so here are the test and train files. Then what you have to do is you have to get out. So everything is okay. So you have to get out of this and again go to the home folder, go to the darknet and open the terminal from here in the open space. And what you have to do is you have to take the make file and you have to just ignore this CUDA and I don't have a GPU at present at this system, so you have to just compile it for AVX and OpenMP and GPU. So I'll tell you where all I got these codes now. So you have to go here. I got this code first, this darknet code from alexib darknet yolo git. So this is the place where I got the darknet thing. You have to just go here and you have to just clone it, just copy it and clone it and git clone it over this directory. And what you have to do is after git cloning into this directory, you will get this thing, and I will tell you where I got this BBox Label Tool box. So BBox Label Tool, it will just not actually be working for you. So I will add all these things. So BBox Label Toolbox, I got it from here. So it is very mandatory that you have to install this Python pill and 2.7, and you have to install this Python tkinter or tk. So I will just go into my folder and I will show you my video which I have made. I have resolved this issue on BBox Label Toolbox. You have to go here and the first thing is the custom object detection. I have resolved this over here. You can go to this video on my thing, and this is mandatory that you have to install all these things. Sudo apt-get install python tk and python pip. I am not going to give you this codes. You can just copy, write it in a text file. I can do it and you can do it, or else you come to this video on fix errors and install BBox Label Toolbox in Linux, Mint and Ubuntu, and just copy and paste these things. And friends, please install this. So this will resolve in this BBox Label Toolbox. So I got it from here, this first one, puzzle DQS, and you have to do it. Then what you have to do is you have to get into this and you have to get to this make file and edit anyway, and you have to just make this 0. Okay, sorry, already we have opened those files, so just it is over here. So it is all 0. So let the GPU also be 0. I have just on this AVX and OpenMP, so you have to just save it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the terminal from here in the blank space and just make the file. I have not installed the OpenCV because for the custom image classification you never need OpenCV, you only need it for the video. So it runs with lots of warnings. So it seems to have lots of warning. So then what you have to do is, in order to train these things, I will show you how to train these things. So I have told you how to make this thing and this object thing. And what you have to do is, I have made this. So these are all the mandatory things, and I have missed a single step. So now what you have to do is, you have to get to this thing and like CV yolo-darknet, get here and darknet, and you have to download the weights for the custom object detection. So you have to get down to here. Go down, still down. You can download these weights from here, or you can try this alternative one, unsky git go yolo, or you can go here. You can just download this weight, and I will tell you in which folder to put this. You have to just copy, download these things. So just save link, and you have to go to this darknet build darknet x64, and you have to save these weights over here in the x64. And now what you have to do is, you have to get to this terminal, and this is our code. So I'll give you this code at below. So this is the saktheeswaran is my username. First you have to get this whole thing. First home saktheeswaran darknet build darknet x64 data, where obj.data is stored, and then next is where the CFG file is stored. So I'll tell you this both locations. First you have to get here darknet. So you have to give the full name, then only it is going to work for you. So home saktheeswaran darknet build darknet x64 data. So you have to go to this x64 data, and you can click any file. So object.data is over here, so you have to just click file, and you have to copy this directory, and you have to copy this separate, and you have to paste this. And the next thing would be the CFG file. So this CFG file, what you have to do is, you have to make this CFG. So in order to make this CFG, you have to get this yolov3.cfg. This is the thing. So don't try to make with anything, just copy this, go outside. Let me see, the video took 18 minutes. Okay, please wait friends. So then what you have to do is, you have to paste it over here, then you have to open it with any personal text editor or a programming editor. And what you have to do is, you have to go to this 224 line. Okay, this 224 line of this code. So this starts in here from 220. It's not over here. I'm sorry friends, it is voc.2.cfg. It is not voc.2.gcfg. So it is voc.2.cfg. is not over here. Get here, and voc.2. Let me get it for you. So it is over here. So let us open and see it. Yes, and it is over here. You have to get to this 224 line where it starts. So it starts from here, from 220, as you can see, to 221, 223, 224 is over here. So according to this code, what it says is you have to just memorize this formula. So get to this 224 and you have to change this 125 filter. Is classes is 1 because we have one rat file, that is rat identification plus 5. So 1 plus 5 is 6 into 5 is 30. So you have to get here. So this filter would be 30. Just save it. File. No, you don't need to save it. I'm sorry. So it has to be, you don't need to do it. I'm going to open it again. Sorry for the delay. So just copy this, Control Z, Control Z, so Control A, Control C, and what you have to do is you have to make this file yolo-obj.cfg. So in order to make this, what you have to do is you have to get out of here and you have to just copy this. You have to get here and you have to yolo. So this is yolo-voc2. So you have to copy this file. Sorry for the delay. So you have to copy this file, copy this, and you have to get here and just paste it. So just replace it. So then you have to take this and delete all these things. Control A, delete it. And what you have to do is you have to just copy Control A, Control C, and make a file called yolo-voc. Let me tell you. So this is over here. Paste this, and now what you have to do is you have to save as, and you have to just change this into yolo-obj.cfg, and this has to be in the darknet build darknet x64 over there. So just replace it, and from here what you have to do is you have to copy this or cut it and take it to the cfg file where it is darknet build darknet x64 cfg. Just take it and paste it over here. Just to replace it, just to open it, and you have to just now edit it. So you have to get in here, select it, and yes, replace it, and get to the 224 line, and you have to change this into 30, and you have to get to this region. Control F and region. So here is the region. You have to search it and find it. So the classes has to be 1. So after you have set this both things, you have to just save it. So this may take a long time, and what you have to do is, this may not take a long time, sorry. So you have to change this both thing and you have to save it as yolo object and close it. And after closing it, get here, just close this. These are the procedures. So then what you have to do is, first you have to get this full directory name of this yolo-obj.data. Go to the darknet. From here what you have to do is you have to get into the build and darknet and x64 and data and object object data is over here. So you have to just get this fold directories and just paste it over here. And for CFG file, what you have to do is you have to go to the CFG and get this obj yolo-obj.cfg's directory thing and everything and paste it over here. And this darknet 19448 is downloaded from this GitHub Unsky YOLO for v2, and you have to change this 125 into this 30. So you have to just download it, and after downloading it, what you have to do is you have to copy this whole thing and just paste it and just hit enter. So it says that it could not trace this coordinate, so the file has not been downloaded yet. So it is only saying like that. So let us get some like CB this file thing. I'm sorry for the mistake. So let me get this this thing. So you have to just 154 MB it costs about. So you have to just save this. You have to just save this in the darknet built darknet x64. And what you have to do is, after saving this, just copy this and get over here, and you just paste it over here. So this does not need any full directory's name. So just copy this, and now what you have to do is you have to just paste this and hit enter. So it says that it could not open this directory, so I think this too needs it. So directories, so the darknet thing is supposed to be in our x64. So the weights covenant, it is about 74. So data, so it is over here. So you have to copy this whole directory name, and you have to just get here and just paste it over here. So it is in the data. So after it is in the data, you have to get it like this, and you have to copy. It is just simple that you have to get it first. You have to get it for the object data file, object.data, and you have to get it for the CFG file, and the next thing you have to get it for the weights, custom weights, or from the thing. So you have to just paste it and hit enter. So it says it could not think. So let me pause the video and figure out it. So now friends, what you have to do is, after doing this, I will tell you what to do. So you have to get this, and what you do, first you have to get this directory of this object.data where you created here. To go to the home, darknet, build, darknet, x64, and from here up to data, and this object.data over here. You have to get this directory, just press properties, copy this and paste it over here. And next what you have to do is you have to get this yolo-3 thing, get to this x64 CFG and this YOLO objects, and you have to just copy it and you have to just paste it over here. And at last you have to get this YOLO darknet weights. I'll tell you where I got this. So I'm going to restore the session, and after that what you have to do is you you have to get this unsky yolo windows v2 from the unsky git yolo. If you put, this will come out. So you have to get the weights from here. So you have to go down. After going down, you have to just save these things. Just save this into the darknet build darknet x64 folder or into the data folder. Just take it to the data folder and just paste it and get the directory's name. Just copy this. So get the directory name. This is the directory where our weights are also being placed. So just copy it and just paste it over here. So this is the directory where I kept it. So you have to get darknet build darknet and put it in the data thing, and also this object.names, object.data and object names, this test and train texts over here. And now what you have to do is, you see the system will be stuck. So I have made some new procedures. So these new procedures, what I have done is, I have into this make file. Where is the make file? So I get to the make file. So just, this video is too long and boring, you can just pause it for everything. So these are the things I have made. So this is the similar thing what you have also to do, or else you can disable this thing. If your system is very speedy, you can just do it. So I have very small configuration. I have only have a 1 GB graphics card, so I can't do it. So now what you have to do is, you have to just open the terminal, and after making this, I have already made this, make this file. So now what you have to do is, after cd darknet, you have to just paste this thing, copy this thing and paste it. So this will take some time, so just paste it. So let me put it over here. So you hit enter. So after you hit enter, so just hit enter. So I am doing it again. So it actually got stuck. So the training will start now. So just paste it. So now what I do, I'm going to get the screenshot because it uses lots of the memory. So after that, what I have to do is, you have to hit enter. You have to just hit enter and the train. So now I'm going to just again do it. So this is the configuration of the make file: 0.3 for GPU and CUDA NN 0.2 and CUDA NN half for 0.2 and AVX. In order to screenshot this, I have made this AVX 0.7 and this 0.8. So let's see how this works with a very good thing. So just make this thing. So I have just make this thing, make the code. So I think this time it is not going to get stuck. So after many trials, I have got stuck. So now what I'm going to do is, so these are the files. So these are the locations. First is for the object.data. This is the directory flow. So you have to get it all from here for the object.data, and the CFG files location is over here. Home saktheeswaran, you have to just change this thing, and this is for the weights. So I will tell you where I downloaded the weights. So you have to get just go here, and after this you have to go to this unsky git. Look, you have to go to this yolo git in this Google, and you have to get here and you have to go down and you have to download the weights from here. Just to save it, just save link as in the data folder. So you have to go here x64 and you have to go to this data folder and save it over here. So then what you have to do is you have to get this and paste it over here and copy all these things and get here. So this may get stuck quickly, so I'm going to get prepared. Just save this, just close this and close this too, and just paste this command. I'll give you the view of this command. So first thing is for the object.data, the directory where you store this object.data. The second is for the CFG where you have already the CFG, and the third is for this weights where the weights is stored, the directory. You have to get this all these locations. So let me have this side by side. So after the training is started, I'm going to pause it because this is going to take a long time. So the training has started. So thank you, friends. So this is how you do it. So the training may take a long time. So after the training has finished, you can do your custom object selection. So thank you, friends. Please like, share and subscribe.